Guys, tonight we got ourselves another vegetable bowl, I know, but I really do love them. Tonight we're gonna be using different colored carrots. So we've got some white ones, some orange, and some purple. We've got some peppers here, yellow, bell peppers, yellow, red, and orange, a sweet potato. We have broccoli, and then we've also got asparagus, and then I'm gonna be doing a sauteed shrimp. That is the meal for this evening. Check it out, it looks super amazing. These are all the ingredients that you're gonna need. Wrapping this, I usually use a coconut oil on the top. I will add sometimes basil, oregano, chili powder, adobo, blend, the Himalayan salt, and then this is the avocado oil that I use to top the actual pan. So I will actually put this on first and then incorporate these guys. These are optional things. I don't necessarily use all of them, but I want to show you that these are some things you can use along with black pepper or white pepper. All right, so once you go from the full version of all these, you go ahead and just chop them up. Okay, so I put them on here nice and neatly. I went ahead and used the avocado oil. It doesn't have any calories, which is nice. I went ahead and just sprayed it over top of the vegetables to give it a nice fry. For people who want to use regular oil, you can use olive oil or coconut oil, but like I said, like the thing I'm looking at is the amount of fat in it. So for those of you who are trying to be conscious, like in 1 tablespoon has 14 grams of fat. So if you're sharing this amongst your family, it's perfectly fine, but typically we don't think about those things. So I use this, I sprinkle it over top, and then I will actually use the Himalayan salt. I used the Himalayan salt, I used the chili powder, and then I also use the adobo on it, and you can just kind of see it over top. And once this is done, after this, I really just put it in and I let it sit. And then I put it on broil, I put it on high, and I put it on the medium shelf. Okay, so here you can see I put them in. I actually put it on the top shelf, but it's a little bit lower. And then what I do is I just let these guys sit in here, and now I'm gonna go take a shower, pack and stuff because I'm leaving to go out of town, and then let this sit in here for a while, and then I'll come back and it'll be done. Before I go shower though, I'm gonna start doing the shrimp because Lauren actually likes her shrimp sauteed. So I'm gonna take some of these guys and throw them into a bowl. So we'll go ahead and count these out. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we'll take these guys. And then what I'm gonna use for her, she likes the chili powder, so go ahead and throw some of that on there. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and put the adobo on there for her as well. She really likes that. And then what I'll do is probably in a little bit, I'll add some salt as I'm cooking them, but I'll just mix them up just like this as I'm waiting for the other things to cook, and let them kind of just sit in the, I guess like a baby marinade, if you can say it like that, but just adding a little bit of seasoning to it and letting them sit. And now I'm gonna go pack. All right, so halfway through, you're gonna go in and you're gonna drop it from the high shelf to the middle shelf, and then I also switched directions because like sometimes the heat's not, it's like not balanced properly in the oven. So I switched it. Have the broccoli this side, now the sweet potatoes the other side. There, it's pretty much done, but I'm curious to see how tender the sweet potatoes are. I'm gonna give it like a couple extra minutes and then I'm gonna pull it out. Add my shrimp to a strainer. Now this is gonna be really interesting, but what I'm gonna do is I personally like my shrimp steamed. So I'm gonna put it over top of a pan that I have going. I have a little bit of water in there. I'm gonna put this in here because I like mine steamed. So let's see how this turns out. I've actually never done this, so we'll see how it goes. And then Lauren's is right here. So I'm gonna add some oil to this, and I'll be putting her shrimp in here because she likes the seasoning on it and she likes it grilled. So I typically do meals like this, honestly every day, just because they're so easy. So like whether you're a mom and you have your kids and you need to, you know, do some studying, or you have something that you have to do, you can cut this stuff up, put it in there, walk away, go do the thing, come back, check on it, and then like really in about 30 to 45 minutes, it's usually done. What's also nice is you can also make leftovers. So I love stuff like this because tomorrow I'll have this, whatever we haven't eaten for lunch. And then you can always change the vegetables, so you don't have to eat the same things all the time. You can switch it up. You can use mushrooms, onions. I just don't like onions, tomatoes, all the things. But these are really easy to do, and they're extremely healthy. But